But hey, who needs to hear you? Oh, whoa, hey, oh, hey. Now I can hear myself in outer space. Can we stop with that? I can't. Oh, screw it. What's going on there, Ventosa people? Danielle, what's in the house? How's everybody doing tonight, folks? We got a jam-packed evening for you this evening. Where we want to start, I don't know, but hey, anything could happen. All right, let's jump all over some stuff. Let's let's go with my initial reaction. Chris Davis, Steve in the house. I'm trying to figure all this out. Everything's moving. We have a new laptop. Gene's using his iPad here. So I got to get used to the new Facebook features here. There's Gene's hand in the picture. Maybe there won't be a 75-minute delay. Oh, my God. That's a little psychedelic. We're getting there. All right. Let's get started. I got some issues we're gonna jump all over pretty soon. Real quick, we got Rescue Mania coming up April the 14th. My buddy Mike Buccetti, the great Mike Buccetti, is gonna be on. He's on iTunes right now. He's got a comedy special up there. Apparently, it's on Amazon too. I'm gonna look into that. But give it a look. Mike Buccetti's a good guy, one of the few good guys in this business. And I think I don't know. It used to be easier to figure this out. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, we don't know where we're going today. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get all this anger. I got this anger built up in me right now that I need to get off my chest. Certain things piss me the frig off. And something happened yesterday that really got me pissed. I've been running a lot lately, doing a comedy show, running the comedy club, doing this show, trying to put other stuff together, looking to grab a couple of rooms. I got a big show coming up this weekend. If anybody's in the Lodi area, take a look on my Facebook page and let me know where it is, because I don't really know where I'm going yet. Hey, Sal's in the house. Of course, Sal's over there. I'm going to bring Sal on later when I start bitching out Bryce Harper. But right now, this is something I have to get off my chest. It's been stewing inside of me since last night. Hey, Patrick's in the house. What's going on, Pat? Last night, now, I go to hockey games every once in a while. My daughter goes as often as she can. Always brings my grandson. I brought my grandson to the games. He is, to say the least, excitable. He chants for the Devils the whole time. He's 7 years old. He's very enthusiastic. He's actually started chants of "Let's go Devils" and the Rangers are terrible. And he's actually had the entire crowd chant along with him. He's a funny kid. He makes you laugh and he's adorable. Now, here's the flip side to the problem. Once in a while, you're going to run into what I like to call a douchebag. Hey, Paul, what's going on there, Mr. Field? Now, unfortunately, I wasn't at the game yesterday. My daughter took my grandson. They had fan appreciation night or something. The seats were a little cheaper than usual. Paul, thank you about the show on Saturday. We're going to get into that a little later. Right now, I'm going to rant about something. Jennifer Marie in the house. What's going on, Jen? Now, my grandson, they were sitting downstairs. Tickets were a little cheaper. They were like the $150 seats were like $40 last night. For watch the Devils play the Flames, and there's a few Flame fans in the house, and my grandson's cheering. And granted, if you're not used to it, him cheering's quite a sight. Because you can't stop him. He just gets into the game. He chants and he gets excited and he has a lot of fun doing it. some douche nozzle, some millennial snowflake who needs to get his mouth smacked, turns around and tells my grandson to shut up because he can't concentrate on the game. Hey, kid, go fuck yourself. You can't concentrate. What are you, in science class, you faggot? No, you're at a hockey game. You don't go concentrating at a hockey game as a fan, you loser. So, if anybody sees a millennial cock-sucking fag with the jersey number 24 and the name Emma, E-M-M-A, on the back, go up to him and tell him he's a low-life piece of shit. Because everybody in the stands spent the rest of the evening picking on this kid, calling him a homo, throwing stuff at him. The Flame fans were rooting for the Devils just to piss this kid off. And he turned around, and he wouldn't turn around the rest of the game because he knew he was wrong for yelling at a 7-year-old kid. And if I was sitting there, you would have read about this in the paper, you would have saw it on TV, because I would have sailed this homo snowflake piece of shit onto the ice. They were in the third and fourth row. This kid needed a smack in his mouth. This is the problem with today's day and age. The game is about the kids. The kids are there having a good time, and I need a fucking jerk off. And I don't like screaming and hollering like this. Well, actually, I like screaming and hollering, but I try not to curse too much on the air. But now I'm just losing my marbles, because if I was anywhere near this kid, I would have smacked him all over the place. I would have beat him like Mike Peluso used to beat on Rob Ray. It was in the Rock Prudential Center in Newark. If you were on microphone, my fans could actually hear you instead of them just answering questions to thin air. I'm just saying. Guy was a total douche nozzle. If I was sitting there, I would have smacked that kid around. I would have gave him a quality Newark beating, because that's what that punk needs. You yell at a 7-year-old? What kind of fruitcake yells at a 7-year-old? You loser. Okay? You want to know why you're yelling at a 7-year-old and concentrating on watching a hockey game? Because no girl within a 50-mile radius would lay a hand on you because you're a snowflake homo. What a loser. I hope everybody sees Emma number 24. If I see him, if you see somebody with a jersey, a white Devil jersey that says Emma 24 on it, and his head is snapping back and forth like somebody's smacking him, take a look in front of him, because that's going to be me. What a friggin' jerk-off. I hope he chokes to death on his pretzel today. I'd say someone kick him in the balls, but he obviously doesn't have any. Because why would you yell at a 7-year-old at a hockey game for rooting for the home team, you loser? You're wearing a Devil jersey. Take it off. Go put on an Islander jersey, because you don't deserve to wear our colors, you loser. If I find you, I will beat your head in. My God, anybody who sees him, walk up to him and spit in his mouth and tell him it's from me. And tell him when I see him at one of the games, you better never go to a game again. You better start rooting for the Winnipeg Jets and fly across country and go up to Canada, where you can't even get a plane into Winnipeg. They need to put you in there by Husky. They put you on those snow dogs and drag you up to Winnipeg because planes can't get there. That's where you better go root for hockey. Because if I see you at a Devil game, I'm going to punch you right in your little snowflake head, you millennial homo. How you doing, Marco? Good to see you, buddy. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest. I feel a little better now. I'll be honest, that was fun. It would be more funny if he was in front of me and I could just pick. If he was sitting right here, I'd be telling him for the next hour what a low-life piece of shit he is for yelling at a 7-year-old. Aren't you a man? Aren't you a big, tough man? You yelled at a 7-year-old because he was sitting there with his mom. Tough guy. If I was sitting there and you turned around, I would have punched you I would have punched your eyes out just for looking at me. You little homo, you faggot. Go suck a dick.
Ed, hello. Is this?
What do you want, Sal?
Oh, what? And security did nothing about this?
No, security did nothing about it. My daughter actually went and told one of the ushers, and the usher did nothing. So after the game, she told another usher, and here's where I want to applaud the Devils. She went and told the other usher. The other usher on the other side of the seat said, "You should have came and told me, because I would have took that Mary and I would have dragged him out and threw him in the street where he belongs."
That's what I would have done.
So what they did was they took my grandson and they brought him over by the tunnel so that when all the players came off the ice, he could high-five them all.
That was nice.
And then they sent him to customer service. They sent him to customer relations, where he got 2 free tickets for 2 separate games.
Good.
So
now, if this was me and my crew when I used to work at MSG, this guy would have been in the street already.
Well, he belongs in the street because he's nothing but a low-life loser. Because who yells at a 7-year-old? Aren't I a tough guy? I can't concentrate on the game. What are you in social studies class? You friggin' loof.
If I get to a game before the season's over, I'll take care of it.
Go find somebody, Emma 24, okay? And he looks like a homo. You got to see the haircut on this loser. He needs a beating and a half. But as much of a loser as he was, kudos to the Devils. They took care of my grandson. Actually, every time he goes there, somebody finds him and gives him a puck. A guy last night gave him a copy of a ticket from Game 7 from when they won the Stanley Cup in 2003. And the Devils themselves gave him tickets to 2 free games. So he has 4 tickets he actually got for free. 2 tickets to upcoming games. And he got to high-five the players as he went out the tunnel. So applause to the Devils, applause to the Rock for handling it well, and screw that usher who should have just grabbed that kid by his ankles and dragged him out by his ankles with his head bouncing on the stairs as he went up every stair. They should have dragged him up so his head bounced on every stair, and then took him and threw him out the door. Sorry, that had to be said. Oh, I'm feeling better now. It's a little bit off my my anger. Yes, I'm a little angry, Jen. I kind of tend to get like that when people screw with my grandson, especially at a hockey game where he's supposed to make noise. You know, you go to a game, a live event, you pay for tickets, you're supposed to make noise. And when some jerk turns around and says, "I'm trying to concentrate on the game," you need your teeth knocked out because you're not concentrating on the game. You don't have the attention span to concentrate on a game. Because if a 7-year-old chanting is distracting you, you have the attention span of a dying gnat. Go kill yourself. I hope you killed yourself today. I hope you found a bridge and jumped off it. I hope you realize what a loser you are, climbed to the top of the Verrazano and leaped. And on the New York side, because we don't want you in Jersey anymore, you loser.
He should, after they just raised the fare to $19 on that bridge as of March 31st, I don't think anybody's going to go across. They're going to swim.
He can't afford to go on that bridge anyway. He's a millennial. He lives in mommy's and daddy's basement. He doesn't have a job. Mommy and daddy had to give him the money to go to the game because he can't afford it because he's not a man. If he was a man, he would have chanted along. He would have been cheering along with my grandson, not telling him to be quiet because he can't concentrate. Go sit in your basement, play Fortnite until mommy tells you the mac and cheese dinner is ready, and then cart your ass upstairs and get yourself your mac and cheese, put Fortnite on hold, get yourself your little sippy box at 24, 25 years old, and go back downstairs and play Fortnite against some 12-year-old from Canada, you loser. Jen, if I was there, I would have killed this kid. I would have dragged him all over the arena. I would have threw him on the ice where the players would have beat him up. All right, now before I have a heart attack and kill Sal, because Sal's losing it back there, we're gonna move on. I've been looking into diets, not to be on one. Not to be on one, but just to make fun of diets because they all stink. I was looking into this keto diet, and I'm listening to people talking about it, and you're supposed to be, if you're doing the keto diet, you're supposed to like basically give up meat, except for like small portions of meat, and you're supposed to eat a ton of vegetables. So apparently if you're on this keto diet, you're just a practicing vegan. And if you're a vegan who doesn't eat meat, you should go find this Emma number 24 loser from last night, chain yourself to him and jump in the river. Eat a sandwich, for crying out loud. Meat is meant to be eaten. That's why God put animals here, for us to eat them. Okay? This is why you don't eat otters, because otters are cute. You eat chickens because chickens are not cute. You eat cows because they're not cute. So have yourself a steak, eat a burger, eat some chicken. Enough with this keto diet. All it is practice to see if you can actually become a vegan. And it's horrible. It's a terrible, terrible thing. And dead cows are a terrible thing to waste. So if we're going to slaughter cows, someone has to eat them. I'm trying to eat all of them I can. I need help, people. So enough with these dopey diets where you're not supposed to eat meat. All right, let me tell you. You want an example? All you people. Hey, Shay and Gene in the house. Gene's right there. Now he shares it. After my 20-minute rant on this loser, now you share it. Good job, Gene. Why didn't you wait until the show was over to share it? Losing my voice here. These diets are horrible. Someone eat a cow. I forgot where I was going. I was yelling. I started yelling at Gene. Yes, I know I can always yell at you. You're always doing something wrong. I'm just amazed the show hasn't been shut down. She's not wrong.
You sound like my wife. My wife always says, you always do something wrong. I'm like, am I that kid that does always something wrong?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
You unplugged my show 5 minutes before it started.
No, but I was sharing it on Facebook. I shared it 5 different Facebook groups.
Yes, I know. You shared it on Facebook after my 20-minute rant.
No, before I added the watch party, I had to share the show on the other pages first.
Danielle, I'm coming to your house. I'm eating all your chickens. You're gonna wake up one morning. You're gonna be like, "What's that? It smells like barbecue. Who's barbecuing?" And you're gonna come outside, and all your chickens are gonna be gone, and I'm gonna be standing at the grill. I'm just saying. That's probably gonna happen at some point. I'm gonna get hungry. Oh. All right, let's move on to a more refreshing topic. Let's talk about my boy Mike Buccetti. Mike Buccetti has been on the Artie Lang Show forever. He was part of Howard. Mike is one of the truly good, inspirational guys in this business. He's always got a kind word for the right people, but he's not afraid to tell you you're a jerk-off if you're a jerk-off. Okay? I love Mike Buccetti. He's one of the greatest guys I ever met. I so enjoyed working with him. He's a great guy. Now he has his very own comedy special. It's out on iTunes. It's out on Amazon. I think he's like, last I heard, he was like 3 or 4 on Amazon. So seriously, go to Amazon, check him out. His comedy special's got to be funny as hell. I haven't checked it out yet. I just found out it's on Amazon, so I'll probably try and figure it out tomorrow because I'm not on Amazon because I don't know. I really like big, powerful women, so could kick my ass. So I don't know why I'm not on Amazon. Maybe I got a thing against the river or the jungle or something. I don't know, but I'm not on Amazon. Also, this, funny as hell. I haven't checked it. What the hell was that? The hell you doing over there? Don't hide behind the pole like that wasn't you. I'm sitting here all of a sudden in my headphones. I hear my show going off. Oh my God. What do you guys do back there? Your whole job is to sit there and make sure the show doesn't implode. That's your entire job. Make sure the show doesn't implode for an hour. I've had more implosions in the year and a half I've been on this show. I've had 45 implosions. I'm on my 56th episode. I've had 45 implosions. The hell are you people doing over here? Middle of last week, Ruben shuts my show off. Jesus. This is what I got. I need help. I need an engineer. Where are those weird paranormal people? Where the one guy looks like a vampire, the other guy looks like Van Helsing. They have an engineer. They don't have these problems. They got people calling in via Skype and everything else. I got Gene playing my show in my headphones. This is what I get while I'm plugging Mike Buchetti. Oh, my God. Well, hey, let's go to some more exciting news. This Sunday around noon, Rutherford will be having their St. Patrick's Day parade. Why they do it first week in March, I don't know. But Nutley does it the first Saturday. Rutherford does it the first Sunday. So Sunday, Rescue Mania will, rumor has it we're going to have a float. I don't know if we're going to have a float. I don't know if we're marching, but I will be out there marching in shorts and flip-flops, Hawaiian shirt, the whole get-up. We're going to have plenty of wrestlers out there. So if you want to meet the guys from Rescue Mania, Gunner Trash is going to be there picking up garbage. They're giving him a garbage pail. He's going to walk around behind us, and whatever we throw on the ground, he's going to pick up and put in the garbage. I'm sure Rescue Mania Heavyweight Champ Crowbar will be there. I'm not really sure. Adam Payne may be there. Hopefully we get some talented guys. Bright Lights Jarrett Foster and his partner, the Jersey Jewel, Steve Sterling, are both in Florida right now. They're tearing up the Florida wrestling scene. They will be back for the next Rescue Mania, which is April the 14th. But we may actually have one sooner than that. I haven't gotten confirmation on it yet, but we will be doing. It appears we're going to be doing a Rescue Mania to help Marcal rebuild after their big fire. They're supposed to get. I heard they're reaching out to the likes of like Joe Pesci, maybe Bruce Springsteen. They're going to try and get some Jersey people to come in because Marcal's kind of an iconic Jersey spot. You know, everyone, you could see Marcal from Route 80. And it had so many fires in it that they had their own fire department. But they're looking to do fundraisers, and they're going to have Rescue Mania is going to be a part of that. So we're looking forward to that. But we have April 14th. I don't have a time for it yet. But if you come out to the Rescue Mania page on Facebook, it's the Facebook page. Check it out. It's posted on my page. It's on the Rescue Mania page. Get yourself tickets because April 14th we're gonna be raising money for Tracers, who are they're a Bergen County organization that raises money for homeless vets. they get vets homes, and then they try and find them jobs and homes. This way, we get veterans back up on their feet. Definitely a worthwhile cause. So if you're not doing anything April 14th, and honestly, if you are doing something April 14th, cancel it, because this show is more important. You're raising money for the men and women who went out and defended this country, and now they need our help. So it's the least we can do. I'm looking forward to doing it, and you should be too. So come on out, April the 14th. Oh, 25 after. I have plenty of time. Woof. Hang on, I need some water. I'm losing my voice here. John Kulik's in the house. What's going on, John? Billy Hansen. Hey, Ruben's here. Ruben, stop watching this while you're driving. You're scaring the passengers. Yeah, he's a very dangerous driver, but everybody's afraid to say anything to Ruben because he looks like a terrorist. So they don't say anything to him. They figure if he's watching TV, he's not blowing up his phone. You know, because he looks like a terrorist, so he might just, you know, if he's watching something on TV, they feel safer, because if he's not, then he can just dial a phone number and blow something up. So they stop him from doing that by letting him watch things while he drives. When they pull him over and they go, hey, why are you watching that? The people in the back go, no, it's okay. It's okay. You can't blow anything up. It's good. So they're excited about that. So we encourage Ruben to watch TV while he's driving. Tell that to cops. Tell that to the cops and get you out of a ticket. I mean, it might get you thrown in federal prison, but they won't write you a summons for it, at least. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's only 8:26. Woof. What do I want to do yet? I'm torn. I'm torn where I want to go. Okay, here's where I'm going to go. It's a little early, but I'm going to yell about some baseball stuff. But first, before I get into this whole baseball yelling thing, I'm going to lay out some praise. And we're going to announce the alpha male and female of the week. Robert Lewis in the house. What's going on, Rob? Alpha male of the week. I want to throw it out there, but this guy's usually on the show, and I wanted to bring it up while he was on the show, but he's probably a little busy right now because I'm going to throw it out there anyway, and if he comes back on, I'll just interrupt what I'm doing and announce it again. But the alpha male of the week. One of my biggest fans. He's here every single week, always supporting the show, always sharing the show. He's down in the Clearwater area. Just opened a place he's opening a place or just opened up. I don't have all the info yet, but it's a place called Brew and Burgers. My boy Rocco Filarino comes on the show every week. Always watching, always sharing, always. He's always reaching out to me, whether it's through the show or Facebook Messenger. He'll reach out to me. He's a good dude. I love Rocco. He's always a straight shooter. And instead of just sitting down there doing nothing, he's standing up. He's opening his own bar and burger joint. So as soon as I can get down there, I'm going to come out and see you, Rock, and support the place. But definitely send me all the info on it when you get it. And we'll add it to the list of plugs that we have here, because we have a list of plugs. And now, alpha female of the week. A lot of people just lay back on their laurels. They don't. We said this when we first heard her singing. We've said it since then. She's actually been alpha female once before, but just recently, this past week, I think it was last weekend, she opened up for the infamous Aaron Carter the our lovely friend, Minnie Monroe, friend of the show, opening up for Aaron Carter. This girl is going places. She does all kinds of charity work for St. Jude's, and she doesn't sit back. She's always working. She's always got something going on. And if she got off Long Island and came out this way, I'd go see her more often. But honestly, I'm fat and lazy, and driving all the way to Long Island seems like a lot to me. Maybe if they could put me in a cannon and shoot me out there, and I just land in Long Island, and then someone picks me up with like a crane and drops me off wherever she's playing, I'm in. But the thought of getting behind the wheel, driving to Long Island, all those tolls, all those people jumping off the Verrazano Bridge, hopefully people jumping off the Verrazano Bridge dressed in number 24 jerseys that say Emma on the back. And as they scream down, they just go, I'm a loser and a lowlife, and I deserve nothing but death because I'm a scumbag. Maybe, so I can avoid that because they might dent my car. And my car doesn't need any more dents. Okay. Now it's 8:30. Now I can go into a 15-minute rant about Bryce Harper. Now, the Phillies just signed this overpriced, over-egotistical, scumball brat to a 13-year, $330 million contract. Now, there's no trade clause, and there's no opting out of this contract. So it means for the next 13 years, the Phillies have to pay this loser $330 million to hit 230 with 12 home runs and 45 RBIs, except for those times, which I'm sure will be by May 12th, that he will fall down and, I'm hurt, my hamstring, I can't play anymore. Because he's already got his money, so what does he care? So this arrogant, egotistical scoosball who used to who comes around and shows up the umpires, talks kind of trash, arrogant as sin, is now I'm going to have to watch him as a Phillies fan for the next 13 years. I'm going to have to hate this guy because I didn't like him when he was playing for the Expos, the Washington Expos, and I'll call them the Nationals when they do something different than what the Expos did. And they haven't done a thing different from the Expos. You got a bunch of good players because that's what they did with the Expos. Remember, Randy Johnson was an Expo. Guess where he wound up? Not in Montreal. Pedro Martinez was an Expo. He didn't stick around either. Andreas Galarraga didn't stick around. Guess what? Bryce Harper didn't stick around. All these pitchers aren't sticking around. They're the Washington They're the Washington Expos. That's because you play in a new park. It's the same team. When you do something different, then I'll call you the Nationals. Until then, you're the Washington Expos. Deal with it. You might as well put the blue hats back on with the M. Okay? You guys stink. You'll always stink. And while you were talking about how much you stink, Bryce Harper stinks. Okay? He belonged there with the Expos because he was an arrogant douche, and he's going to cost my team $330 million over the next 13 years. He's not going to hit his own body weight. He's not going to hit my body weight. Forget that. The 320 thing is out. He's not going to hit 230. He's a bum. He's overpaid. I hope on his way traveling, whether he takes a car or a plane or a bus or however he manages to get from Washington to Philly, the car flips over 15 times or the plane crashes and we don't have to pay this loser. Because this guy is going to be a thorn in our side for the next 13 years. You mark my words today, everybody is all excited about getting this kid. You're going to hate him in a year. You're not going to want to look at him. You're going to hate him something fierce. You're going to think he's playing for the Mets. He's going to be so bad. What a waste of money this is. You could have gave me half of that, and I would have hit the same average as this kid's going to hit because he stinks. He's no stinking good. I guarantee you he's hurt before June. And, I can't play anymore, people. My hamstring's hurting. I made $330 million. I can't play. I can't run because my leg hurts. Because Emma is my nephew. That's right. Somebody who yells at little 7-year-olds is my nephew. What a loser, Palumbo. What a loser this Harper guy is. What's going on, Vinny Palumbo? Good to see you, buddy.
Here's a fun fact my friend just texted me. He said once Harper's contract is over, the Mets will still be paying Bobby Bonilla.
They will be still paying Bobby Bonilla. And you know what? They're going to get more production out of Bobby Bonilla this year than the Phillies will out of Bryce Harper. Because Bryce Harper is a bum. He's a no-good bum. God, I hate Bryce Harper. Hey, Sierra Wartel's in the house. What's going on, Sierra? Sierra, one of my favorite people. I'm glad she's tuning in. I'm glad she wasn't here for my angry rant because she might have had a different look on me personally. Probably not. She's used to me being a little off kilter. Oh, can you believe that? $330 million for a bum like Harper. You could have paid me a tenth of that. You could have paid me $3 million. I would have the same batting average as Bryce Harper, and I probably would have drove in more runs.
With that money, we could have got a bigger studio.
No, we can't. Ruben would have blew it. Ruben would have just spent it on a new car and bombs. Hey, speaking of new studios, Gene, when are we going into the new studio?
We're still waiting on the CO.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I called today, just to update you, I called today. I called several times last week to find out where the CO was, and the Bordentown community hasn't called me back. They said one guy is doing it all, which means that it could be a few weeks, could be a month. I asked the girl on the phone, I said, how long do you think it'll be? I mean, the building's already done. We just want to be approved. She says, could be a week or two. I said, a week or two, what, next month or the following month or what? So I really don't know. I have him call you back, and he never called me back. So I called the construction company today that's running everything, and I said, please call me back and let me know what you hear. So I'm waiting.
So you have no new news for us?
Well, no news as far as CO, right. Once we get the CO, then we can start moving in there and, start playing around. But other than that, we can't do anything right now.
Do you want me to call up and get an answer for you? I promise you one phone call or one visit, and not only will you have the CO, they will come up here and help you move.
I'll give you all the, I'll give you the info, sure.
You give me all the info.
Yeah.
And I promise you, by the end of business tomorrow, not only will you have answers, you'll have a moving company sent to you by Bordentown to help you move all this stuff to the new studio. Because screw them waiting and dragging their ass with their bureaucratic paperwork.
You know what's funny? I told them we don't have a lot of employees, but we have radio show hosts, and they're freaking mad we're not in there yet. So what's the holdup? I said, I'll get some of them to call you, and there you go.
Oh, I don't think they want me calling them. I can honestly say the last person they ever want calling them is me. Because the girl I speak to will need therapy. She will. Did you ever see Jaws? You ever see the movie Jaws 2? Yes. Did you ever see when the girl sat there in the boat and told her boyfriend who she was banging to swim faster? I'm not going to take the boat closer to you. I'm going to leave the boat here. The shark is going to kill you. You just swim faster. And then after the shark killed her boyfriend, she huddled in the hull of the boat underneath everything, crying and shivering. And then when Chief Brody, that's how we found her, in shock, tears coming out of her eyes, scared and ashamed, and every other emotion. and that she was never the same again? Does everyone remember that? Good, because when I'm done talking to them, that's how everyone in that office is going to be. They're going to be shivering. They're going to be in the corner shaking. They're going to be crying. And it's not that hard to sign a piece of paper and say, here, go move in. It's not hard at all. Okay? You're dragging your ass. You're doing it to be bureaucratic assholes. Politics are for losers. By the way, is the guy who has to sign this, is his last name Emma by any chance? Because to me, it sounds like someone who would be named Emma. And we can't have these delays. I need to be in a new studio. I need a studio where a bunch of communists aren't going to take down my American flag every week. I have to call every other radio show that goes on in this place and yell at them for taking down the American flag now because they're all communists. Right? They're all terrorists and commie pinkos because why else would you take down the American flag? It represents our country, our veterans. It represents our entire history. And you people keep taking down the red, white, and blue old glory behind us. And why is that? Because you're lowlives. Anybody who doesn't have this flag up is a lowlife. Anybody who takes it down, lowlife. I'm guessing Ruben is encouraging it because according to Gene, it never happens when he's here. Somebody else is doing it. He won't tell me who because he knows that show will not only be afraid to take the flag down, they'll probably move to Guadalcanal. They'll probably move right out of the country down to Guam or Guadalcanal. They're going to go somewhere where they know I'm not coming to get them. Leave the flag up. This flag represents more than you. It represents Iwo Jima. It represents 9/11. It represents all our soldiers in battle. Stop taking the flag down, you lowlives. Now I got to deal with lowlives at the studio. Bad enough I got to deal with them at hockey games for yelling at 7-year-olds. Now I got to yell at them in the studio. I got to go yell at Bordentown COs. I'm very busy. I can only yell at so many people in a day. Why do I hear like old radio? Like it's like Morse code going through my headphones. Oh, you don't hear anything because you don't have the headphones on. Well, I shouldn't hear anything, but I have Morse code going on in my headphones. Ah, there you go. The Morse code has stopped. The aliens are no longer talking to me. I wonder if they were listening in. I hope they were. And I hope they go to The Rock. And I hope they find Emma number 24. And I hope the aliens spit in his mouth. I hope they beat him like a redheaded stepchild. Okay, let's see. We've announced alpha male and alpha female. Let's go. This past weekend we had another successful show. Look, I've gone 42 minutes without mentioning the Alpha Comedy Club. Now I'm mentioning the Alpha Comedy Club. We had an excellent show this weekend. Let's see. We started off with Tim Eli, who insulted the owner's mother. But that's okay because I enjoyed Tim. Tim's a good guy. I enjoyed having him out. We had No Filter Paul on after him. Paul was great. He did an excellent show. He was fantastic. He did a great job. Johnny Hollywood came on after him. He did a great job. Hollywood's always solid, funny dude, great comic. There was one lady who was a principal of a high school or a grammar school. I don't know where she was a principal, but she was giving him some shit, and he told her she had a stick up her ass, and it made me laugh because she did have a stick up her ass. Then Janet Regensburg went up, and Janet killed. Was definitely her crowd. She owned it. She did a great job. Really went up and did an excellent job. I had a lot of fun with Janet. She was great. Her friends were great who came out. And Robert Field, first time I met him, doing a show with him this weekend in Lodi. But what a great job he did hosting the event. He did awesome. And then we were running a little short on the show, so I had to go back up on the tail end. I didn't really want to. I was hoping to get around it, but the show went a little faster than I thought it should have. So I went up and I did 15 minutes behind everybody, and I had a great time doing it. I think I killed. I definitely insulted the principal teacher because she did. Hey, Gisela Bella's watching. Hi, Gisela. My radio show host sister, Gisela Bella. Yeah, but we had a great time. We've decided we're going to be doing these shows once a month now. So next show is going to be March the 23rd. I'm going to have to move some things around. I'm also, I'm really close to getting a second room. So if I get a second room, I'll be able to do a lot more than what I've been doing. So I'm looking forward to that. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with the second room. I don't want to say anything about it because we don't have it yet, but I think we'll be able to lock it down. Yeah, Dave Hodge was there, so he came out to show some love and support at the Alpha Comedy Club this weekend, and he was helpful in getting the sound system up and running because, after all, it's his sound system that I've borrowed. But I'm working on getting my own so I don't have to lug his all over the place. But, yeah, we had a great show. So March the 23rd, we have, who do we have the 23rd? We got, look at me, I'm thinking, and it's right here. We got Doug Max. We have Tom Mangelli, John Conti, Alex Cedric, and my boy Anthony Ennis will be there. So it should be interesting. It should be a lot of fun. And you never know, I may go up again because sometimes I have to. All right, it is 8:46. I got time to sneak in some plugs. Why is there a picture of someone taking a shit on the TV, Gene? What are you doing? All you got to do is put up my screensaver. These are the technical problems I have. I look down and there's somebody taking a shit on the screen. It's so hard to just put up a picture of me. Is it that difficult? Anytime you want to change the picture, that would be great. Oh my God, this is what happens. It's probably Ruben because she's done it before. Yeah, that's what it is. He's dropping bombs in the toilet just like Ruben does. There he is. Great. Don't touch anything, Ruben. Last time you touched it, you shut my show down. Don't go anywhere near it. Last time you came in, you touched everything, you shut the whole show down. 5 minutes into the show, you shut the whole show down. Oh, my God. Oh, this is what I got to deal with. All right. Let's jump all over the plugs. If you are hungry, head out to, depending on what you're hungry for. If you want some nice barbecue, you go out to Jim Dandy's at 102 Park Avenue in Rutherford, New Jersey. Also, the home of the Alpha Comedy Club. We will be there March the 23rd with a great lineup, but I just ran that plug. But I'm going to plug it again because it's my comedy club, so go screw yourself. I'll plug it all I want. Also, if you're in the Lyndhurst area, you're in the mood for some good pizza or chicken parm or stuff like that, giant 40-inch pizza, pasta, all that stuff, you go out to Josie's Pizzeria, give them a call, 201-933-1966. located at 228 Stuyvesant Ave, Lyndhurst, New Jersey. Every time Gene's here, I get a little nervous when Ruben's here. Because one engineer is bad enough. The two of them, God knows what they're concocting back there. It's like two mad scientists back there. I don't know what they're doing. It makes me nervous as hell. If you want to save animals, and I don't mean like Ruben animals, I mean like real animals like mountain lions, wolves, all of which I'm going to sick on Ruben if he ruins my show again. You know what, Ruben? My fans can't hear a word you're saying, so you're not saying anything. That's the way it works. Okay, you want to say something, you say it to my fans. Okay, and if nobody heard a word you said, myself included, I have headphones on. Go to, if you want to save all those animals, go to Paws and Claws Rescue in Hoopstown, Illinois. That's where my girl Jen Garrett is housing all these wonderful creatures. Just if you want to donate to her, give her a hand. It's Jen Garrett at rocketmail.com. Yes, Rocketmail does still exist, apparently. And, give her a donation or just go out to the park if you're in the Illinois area and check it out. Her animals got to be a lot of fun. I know she's got tigers and wolves and little horses. The little horses have a specific name, but I don't know what it is. Also, big shout out to my boys at the North Jersey Alliance Football Club. They got games going on all over the place. Their season is starting to kick off. I can't wait to get out and check out some of their games as soon as it warms up because I hate being out in the cold. I got to be out in the cold all day, all night. But check out North Jersey Alliance Football Club. Meet them on their Facebook page. Click on their link. They have a link there for their website, and you can buy some of their gear and share in the North Jersey Alliance Football Club frenzy. Also, Mary Rose McGivern, if you need to travel anywhere, and don't wait for Gene to call her because she was supposed to call her 6 times and never did. But you can give her a call at 412-901-8420. She will get you anywhere you're going by plane, by boat, by ship, by teleclass. No, not by lift. She's actually going to get you there. So if you need to take a skateboard there, call Mary Rose McGivern, and she will definitely get you there. Now, let's see. Before I go into this, I know she's been promoting stuff. And it's, of course, not on the one page I click on. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? There's 50-degree weather. Just talk amongst yourselves while I look up this plug for Cynthia. I know it's in here. Please, Ruben, if I brought Cynthia Taser in here, you'd come in your pants before she even said hello to you. Okay. This is March 6th. Yeah. Wednesday, March 6th to Saturday, March 9th. The Miss New United States Showgirl competition being held at Ocean's Gentlemen's Club at 5555 West 70th Place, Bedford Park, Illinois. Cynthia has been promoting this like crazy on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so I know she wants me to plug it. They got people traveling in from all over the country, and they're going to be judged on showgirl competition, pole competition, bikinis, gowns, audience participation. Go out, root for your favorite girl. If I can get out to Illinois this week, I would, but it doesn't look like there's much of a chance of that. But I do want to send all my love out to Cynthia. So I'm giving her the plug. She's definitely worth the effort to get out there if you can. I will try and get out there first chance I get. Hey, Carl Carbone in the house, Tommy Merch. Good to see you guys. If you're in the Atlantic City, I'm not disturbing you guys. I'm just having a show here. You guys just talk over me. It's fine. Yeah, I did. Talk amongst yourselves quietly. I don't want to hear you louder than my show. I'm paying for this, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ. Why don't you get in your little lift car, drive over to Bordentown, and go see the CEO about getting a CO so we can get out of this shitty collapsing studio? All right? Stop goofing around. Stop dragging your ass. Go get something done. Don't make me have to come down to Bordentown and do it for you.
That's what we're saying. Go ahead, Ed, please.
I'll even go with you.
Yeah, great. I got Sal coming with me. What's Sal going to do?
I'll dress as the Undertaker.
Great. So I have another guy who's badly dressed with no talent standing next to me. Might as well bring the real Undertaker. Yeah, I'll take 600 people with me. I got an idea. Why don't the two guys who own this station get up off their ass, get down there, and do their job? Grab this guy around his throat and say, "Give me the CO, you prick!" And throw him on the ground. Cry it out loud, Gene. You're an Italian. Ruben's a terrorist. Between the two of you can't threaten somebody. What am I, the only one here who knows how to talk to people? My God. Ruben, go get a van. All you got to do is borrow a white van, park it in front of the place, write Hamilton Radio on it, walk around with a little towel on your head, and they'll say, "Oh, shit, give these guys a CO. Get them out of here." It'll take 4 minutes. No, it doesn't have to be a black van. You do it in a white van, they'll figure you have lollipops in the trunk. What am I, the only one who knows about the Halloween thing? It's all over the world, all the time. Oh, my God. This is what I got to deal with here. People, the AC Comedy Club is down in Atlantic City. If you happen to be down there, go to acjokes.com, get some discounted tickets, go to AC Comedy Club, check it out. Odds are you're gonna get the top-notch caliber of comics you're going to get down there. You got Stephen Booty, you got Zach Pickard, Matt Bridgestone. You got some of the best in New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York, wherever they get them from. They're top-notch comics. Go check it out. Definitely worth the trip down to Atlantic City. If you're down there, check out the AC Comedy Club. Monday nights, Uncomfortably Funny Podcast, 7 to 9. Dave Hodjanowski, who's been on the show all evening. He wants 1,000 marbles, please. Can I get 10,000 marbles, please? That's Wednesday night's show, but that's okay. I like the reference. Monday nights, Uncomfortably Funny Podcast, 7 to 9. Anthony Ennis, Shay Farrell, Dave Hodjanowski, all brought to you from Pet Cemetery Studios. Check them out on Facebook, Periscope, Skype, or Ustream, wherever they're getting thrown off of. Go check them out. Uncomfortably Funny Podcast. All of this is brought to you by our friends at HamiltonRadio.net, who now owe me yet another quarter for plugging their station that they can't even get a CO for. This is the shit I have to deal with week in and week out. It's amazing. And all of a sudden, Ruben stopped driving Lyft and he keeps showing up here at the studio. Because I 2 years I've been here, I've seen Ruben about 4 times. I've seen him twice in the last 2 weeks. So obviously something shady is going on. All right, if the cops are probably chasing him, they're probably onto his terrorist activity. And they chased him here, and he came up here to go, "Oh no, I'm running my studio. I got my studio going on. I'm part of the radio show." And Gene will just say, "Yeah, whatever, as long as she doesn't blow us up." Which, quite frankly, if you blew up this studio, it would be an improvement. It couldn't get any worse. Hey, is the chick with the hot mom still running this like dress show thing? Why are you pointing to Ruben? I asked you. Oh, well, he does the show on Sundays. Who's driving Lyft when he's doing the show on Sundays? What's the name of the show? Chit Chat. That's the name of the show? Chit Chat. All right. If you got nothing to do on Sunday, the mom is hot. Check out Chit Chat. Chit Chat. Jesus Christ. Ask her if she knows a dude who goes by the name Emma and wears a number 24 Devils jersey. Because that kid needs a punch in his mouth. Yeah, we're not getting a new studio anytime soon, Dave. Oh, you're Pet Cemetery Studios 2. I didn't realize we were in the 2 yet. How is it that Dave managed to get a new studio before you guys? All right, he has no budget. He's got Anthony and Shay, who Shay shows up once in a while. And he's still here more than Ruben is. But they managed to get a new studio before you guys could. Something is not working right. Oh, my God. Everybody, I got to get out of here before I die. Hey, DJ Friction in the house. What's going on, DJ Friction? How's your studio doing? If you have any space in the studio, I'm down for a new studio because we're never getting a new studio here. We're gonna be in this place. It's already falling apart. It looks like a bomb hit it. We're in hiding. Nobody knows we're up here, and we're never ever getting a new studio here. Dave Hodge has a new Pet Cemetery studio, but Ruben and Gene, who run a radio station, can't get a new studio. Dave, who's like a salesman and does a radio show like every other week when Shay can bother to show up, and they get a new studio. We can't get one here. DJ Friction has a new studio, I'm sure. I got to get out of here. Everybody, I will see you here next week because we're not getting a new studio. We'll be right back in this studio next week. Everyone, have a good week. See you later.